We do have a member of the public.
We have a public forum, and I have a card from Rich Copenhagen and Charles Stevens from the Student Senate for California Community Colleges.
Well, thank you all very much for having us. My name is Rich Copenhagen. I'm the president of the Student Senate for California Community Colleges for this year until June. And this is Charles Stevens, our treasurer. First, I'd like to say congratulations to President Baca and Vice President Baum on your election to your new positions. We appreciate your service to the system. Chuck is going to address the March in March and another issue that we are dealing with. We're just here to give you a very quick update on what the students are doing.
Okay, well, thank you very much for having me. So again, my name is Charles Stevens. I am the treasurer of the SSCCC, and yeah, I just want to let you know what our plans for as far as financial things for the SSCCC and what we plan to do. At the state level, student leadership, participation, access, and affordability. Seeking ways to institutionalize remedies to this apparent equity issue that we're having. One of the things that we're experiencing is that, you know, students want to serve, but, you know, they often tell us, well, we want to serve, but we don't have the money to serve. So what we're trying to do is we've started a committee on a subcommittee on fundraising and revenue. And not only is it to raise money for our organization, but it's to also get some of these students who, you know, don't feel that, you know, who feel that they can't participate in a broader sense of shared governance and what we do because they can't afford to do so. So what we're trying to do is take action around it by, you know, raising some money and, you know, talking to various organizations in the external community, working, of course, with our foundation and our system partners. And, you know, by the end of the year, you know, we're hoping to have some kind of a surplus so we can, you know, allow students that are fully happy to serve and are talented and are bright, and, you know, we want to get them into our ranks. You know, we want them to serve. And we're also looking at many ways of, you know, including more with our regions too, because often we find that, you know, our regions are just our region, and then we have the student council. So now we're trying to bring everybody together. And that kind of brings me to the March in March. You know, it's funny that we just mentioned this other issue because March in March, you know, it's not just a way for us to, you know, tell the legislator, don't cut our budget, don't raise our tuition, we want money. This is a unity thing. You know, in the entire California community college system, we are a family. I often say this at my district level. Board Member Hawkins knows. You know, when we talk about family, we're talking about everybody. And, you know, what we'd like to see is we'd like to see more of our system partners marching with us. You know, it's kind of like I was telling President Copenhagen, this is like a celebration to us. You know, it's not just about, you know, saying what we want. This is about, you know, 20,000 students marching together with their system partners, the entire California community college system, and letting the world know just who the California community college system is, not just the legislature. We can go talk to legislators all day if we wanted to, but this is something that's huge. And my vision for March in March, and I know for our March in March committee chair, Daniel Thomas Clark, I know that, you know, we want to see it doubled. I think we had 10,000 students last year, roughly about. So, you know, we'd like to see 25,000 students and all of you. We'd like you to join us this time. So, thanks.
Thank you. And I'll be brief so that we can move along. But coming out of some of the local student governments, one of the big issues that's hitting us this year that I'm sure you're familiar with is debit card disbursement of financial aid. And I know that the legislature is looking into this, but I fully encourage the board to participate in those discussions as negotiations are happening around legislation, hopefully curbing some of the predatory practices that have been happening in local districts that don't necessarily come to the attention of the Board of Trustees, even during the adoption of such contracts. Additionally, We are looking to work with local student governments to provide a best practices library to them in order to better facilitate the participation of local student associations in the shared governance process. One of the things that most of you, if you've been in shared governance in your local institutions, you probably experience is that you get some students who are very well prepared and very astute, and I'm out of time, but you get some students who are not so prepared, and we're looking to create resources to kind of even the playing field and better that participation. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you both for your leadership. Good luck with your work.